Hello everyone, welcome to this video. Thank you so much for clicking on it. I really appreciate it. Today we are checking out BLACKPINK's The Album. What a statement to name your album that, really. The Album. Like, I know we've all been waiting for it for a really long ass time, but damn, they really just named it that. We're going to listen to the whole album. We're going to do lyric videos for all of it. I understand that sometimes lyric videos are not always the most accurate things, but I like to get at least the general gist of what's going on, rather than just listen to the audio. I may switch it up in the future and like just look the lyrics up online, I don't know. But for now, we're going to stick with the old method and just check out some lyric videos. You know, if I comment on a particular bit of the lyric or whatever and it happens to be incorrect, feel free to correct it then and there. But if there are tons of mistakes, like, it's not the end of the world, it's okay. It's okay. Regardless, I'm sure this is going to be a fun ass time. I do enjoy some BLACKPINK B-sides. I wish there were more of them, just in general, just in the world, but don't we all? I know that there were people that were sort of should we say, a bit disappointed that this album is quite short. It's only 8 tracks, and obviously 2 of which we have already heard. And, you know, that is a bit of a blow when, you know, you hype up this album to the end of the earth and you're waiting for it for so long. If you can hear my cat, I'm sorry, but she's being a pain in the butt. Yeah, you know, you wait for so long for an album and then you only get a few tracks. But at the end of the day, it is still more BLACKPINK music, and that is an exciting time regardless. So let's enjoy this full album. As I said, we're gonna listen to the full thing as well as, you know, including the tracks that we have already heard, because I like to listen to an album in its entirety. And yeah, let us waste no time, let us get into it. Alrighty, so starting us off with the lyric video for How You Like That. Now this song, to be honest, it is a banger. It is still a banger. It has been a banger since it dropped. I know people were like umming and ahhing over it, but you know what, it's a banger and I'm here for it. Let's listen to / watch this lyric video. 3, 2, 1, go. I can speak words. I just realized I was wondering why these tracks were the first 2 on the album, because I feel like more often than not anyway, either tracks that are like pre-released to the album, they're either towards the end or just like sort of evenly dispersed throughout, but they're both at the beginning. But actually it makes sense for this one to be at the front because you have the BLACKPINK in your area. Anyway, sorry. Rose really kicked my ass to the curb in the Lovesick Girls music video, I'm not gonna lie. You know what, yeah, this chorus hits. I know people don't like it and people are sort of like, it's like here or there, blah blah blah, but I don't care, I think it hits. It's amazing. I wasn't sure about it when it first dropped, but I'm here now. I love that verse. Oh, I'm so happy we got rapper Jenny back in Lovesick Girls. That gave me so much joy. As I said, I love vocal Jenny, but I missed rapper Jenny. We're just gonna bop for these first 2 songs, just FYI. The cockiness in this song, I love it so much. This is also my first time actually properly paying attention to the lyrics. And it's like, it's a hype up song, it's a cocky song, but it's one that has actual substance to the lyrics, which is nice. I like how the lyric video has bish there, and it's like, no, Jenny said bitch with her whole chest. Oh wait, I went too far. God damn it. Like, yeah, no, that was with her whole chest. She said bitch. You know what I really like? Is that with the 2 pre-releases and the title track, they've presented 3 very, very different songs. But it all kind of ties in, and it all sounds very much like them. It all has like a Blackpink sound to it, but it's still 3 very different sides and elements to them, and I really, really like that, and I commend them for it. I feel like they get so much criticism for their songs all sounding the same and blah blah blah, and it's like, no. Listen to the 3 songs they released this year, they literally could not be more different. They sound so freaking different. And it's like, for as popular as they are, and as well loved as they are by their fandom, I feel like they really don't actually get a lot of respect for what they do. And I think part of that comes from the fact that they are so popular. I think there's an element of bitterness, which, you know, I understand. It can be frustrating when groups that are, you know, putting out phenomenal music and doing amazingly and whatnot don't get even like a quarter of the recognition that Blackpink do, and like and stuff like that. But it doesn't mean Blackpink deserves any less respect, because they're out here doing phenomenally well. And to have a girl group on the global stage going toe to toe with BTS and absolutely dominating is fucking cool, and we need to celebrate that more. Like, and I think with Blackpink more than any other group, I'm guilty of it too. I'm very, very much guilty of it too. But I feel like we as listeners of Blackpink can be overly critical. Like we're looking for things to be wrong because they are so huge. I don't know how that makes sense, but psychologically there's something really weird there. And I think at the end of the day we just kind of need to accept that, like, look, that sounds a little bit weird and it's not going to be for everybody, and that's fine if it's not for you, but it's still freaking cool, and they are badass women and they're killing it, and we need to give them the respect they deserve. That's the end of my rant on that. Let's move on to Ice Cream. Now, speaking of songs that weren't really for me, when I first listened to this, I was sort of like, it's not like, and it still is, and it isn't kind of a song that I actively seek out to listen to, but it's actually been playing on the radio here, which has been a very weird experience for me. Both that and Dynamite have been playing on the radio quite a lot here in the UK, which is super strange. And I don't hear it often because I don't listen to the radio much, but when I do hear it, it's actually, like, it brings a smile to my face, and it's sort of one of those songs, it's like, you know what, it might not be my favourite Blackpink song, but it is a bop. And I do sort of find myself, like, doing, like, a little bit of a happy bop to it, so it might not be my favourite, but I still do like it, and I appreciate it for what it is. And as I said, like, for them to present 3 such vastly different songs this year has been, honestly, a bit of a dream. So let's enjoy this. 3, 2, 1, go. We know the lyrics for this are ridiculous. I know what it is. Right, sorry, going back to my little mini rant on Blackpink, in defense of Blackpink. I think it's because the expectations are so high. They are such an enormous group, that the expectations for them to do something completely, like, absolutely insane, like greatest thing you've ever seen, are super high. But I feel like, okay, bear with me when I say this. Bear with me. This is gonna sound like I'm hating on Blackpink, because I'm really, really not. So Do 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 is obviously kind of, I mean, they were huge from the get-go. Like, they had a huge following from the get-go. Partly and largely because they come from YG, and there was so much hype surrounding them. And then they drop Bombaya and Whistle, which are two very, very good debuts. Whistle especially is an awesome song. Like, it's so freaking cool. So unique, so just nice. And they're amazing debuts. But when you look back on them, if you take away the fact that it's Blackpink and the whole, like, aura and, like, epicness surrounding, like, the name Blackpink in K-pop, right? If you take that away, it's just a group's debut song, and, like, it's good, it's awesome, it's fun, like, they're both killer tracks, but there's nothing super... I don't think there's anything like super duper mind blowing, like, and there are very, very few debut tracks that do that across any group. BTS's debut track wasn't super mind blowing. You know, like there are very, very few like debut tracks that do that. And you know, they sort of like go through the rest of their songs and you know, go through a little bit of time, and you know, they're amazing songs. I think Playing with Fire is one of their best songs hands down ever. Like, that song is phenomenal. And they're doing amazing things, and so on and so forth. And you get to Do 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 Do, and Do 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 Do, the reason that song is as successful and phenomenal as it is because of that chorus. Because that is so freaking catchy and badass. Like, that's one of the biggest reasons why that song is as huge as it is. And like, the girls perform it phenomenally. They are great performers. They're really good on stage. Like, their charisma and their energy on stage is phenomenal. Like, people are gonna talk shit about their vocals all day and every day. I know they are, but suck it, they're still amazing performers regardless of whether their vocals are a tiny bit shaky that day, you know, and so on and so forth. So this is all kind of happening, but I think how do I say this in a way that makes it sound like I'm not shitting on them, because I'm really not. Okay, musically, I don't think Blackpink have ever been particularly revolutionary. Is that a drastic statement to make? Like, do you know what I mean? Like, there's never been anything, like, aside from like the killing parts and, you know, the like the whole girl crush energy that is just like, it's girl crush times 10 with Blackpink. Like, there's nothing super duper revolutionary and like mind-blowing about their music. I should also note, I really need to stress, this is all coming from my opinion. I'm not stating this as if it's fact, this is just coming from my opinion. And so I think it's interesting that we place so much expectation on their music to be this like mind-blowing, revolutionary, like phenomenal thing. And it's like, actually no, that's not them. The thing that is revolutionary and phenomenal about Blackpink are the girls. It's Blackpink. And I think it's just, I don't know, it's just interesting to me. It's very interesting to me. I just babbled a whole lot of shit, but oh well. I have a lot of thoughts on Blackpink. I think they are fascinating. Like, as a global movement, I find Blackpink very, very interesting. Like, at the end of the day, they're just 4 girls wanting to live their dreams and make some music that they enjoy and that they hope their fans enjoy. Like, at the end of the day, that's what they are. And yeah, I think we need to chill out on our expectations of Blackpink to be this absolute, you know, pinnacle of musical advancement, because that's not the kind of group they are. There are groups that can lead the way musically and do these like incredible things with their music, and then there are groups that it's their personalities that drive the group more, and I think Blackpink falls in the latter category. And this is not, like, I need to stress, this isn't saying that their music isn't great, because it is. I really enjoy their music. I just don't think it's revolutionary, personally. I think it's just very fun music. I really love this part of Lisa's rap. Like, there are parts of Lisa's rap in this song that I'm like, that's a little bit cringy, a little bit cheesy in terms of the lyrics, especially at the beginning. But this bit, I love. I like how all of my comments throughout this song had actually nothing to do with this song specifically. But to be honest, I don't have a lot to say about this song. It's just fun. It's silly. It's cheeky. Like, yeah, it's just fun. It's just a fun song. Anyway, yes, let's move on. Because suddenly all of my thoughts about how Blackpink deserve more respect have just, like, all bubbled up, and I could just feel them coming. Anyway. So, moving on to the first of the B-sides. Now, this is where things get very exciting, because this is where it's all new to me. I'm so excited. So excited to see what they're bringing for these B-sides. They always have really fun B-sides. I always have a good time listening to Blackpink B-sides, so I am expecting nothing different here. Let us get into Pretty Savage. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, I love this already. Oh, okay. Sorry, this is what I need to pay attention properly to the lyrics. Hang on. I love swearing Blackpink. It makes me happy. The amount of times they have said bitch in this one song. Oh my god. Okay, it's a little mistake in the lyrics there, but it's fine. I'm not kidding, this might be my new favorite Blackpink song. If they hadn't dropped How You Like That as a pre-release single, this should have been the title. If it weren't for the fact that How You Like That had been dropped as a pre-release, this would have been an amazing title track. Amazing title track. But because you had How You Like That, there's very similar vibes between the two, like in terms of like the theme of it all, and obviously in the like style of the production and whatnot. And I think what they were going for was like presenting three very different songs, like as like official releases. But if it weren't for that, like this would have been such a fire title track. Oh my god, come through main vocalist. I haven't heard enough of Jisoo at all in this song, I will say that. I Want to Have Words with YG. This should have been the fucking title track. Or at least release this instead of How You Like That. Like, How You Like That is great. I think it's a banger. This is so much better than How You Like That. Am I the only one that thinks that? I should state, yeah, this is my opinion. But like, this... this whole song is amazing. That should... Oh my god. Oh my god, I want to have a fight with YG so bad. Anyway. Guess you can guess my opinion on that song. Fucking loved that. That was great. Somebody make a tally of how many times they said bitch in that, because I think it was at least like 4 or 5. Not including the kind of play on words a little bit of where... Anyway, doesn't matter. Oh god, I loved that. I went on a face journey with that one. I loved that. I loved that. I loved that. That was fucking fire. Okay, let's move on. Alrighty, so this is Bet You Wanna with Cardi B. Very intrigued to see how this is gonna break down. They are really throwing in all the features. I say all the features, there's literally 2, but oh well. Yeah, super intrigued to see how this turns out. This is one of the other things that I think is a little bit disappointing of this album being so long, is like, even some of these B-sides are super short. Like, this one isn't even 3 minutes. But whatever. As I said, we're going to be fighting YG later, so we'll get around to that. But yes, let's listen to Bet You Wanna. 3, 2, 1, go.
BLACKPINK.
Ooh.
Cardi, tell me where you wanna go. I'll meet you. My bag's at the door. I'm gonna make it go blind. Every time I walk, my hips are don't lie. Take me to your paradise, 'cause I don't wanna wait anymore. I say it one more time. Every time I walk, my hips are don't lie. You wanna touch, of course you wanna run with my love. I know you wanna. From the club to the tub, you said you wanna. Give me an all-night hug. I bet you wanna. I bet you wanna. I bet you wanna. I bet you, I bet you, I bet you wanna. I bet you wanna. I bet you wanna.
Okay, I don't think this is gonna be my favorite. It's fun, but... I do love hearing Jisoo sing in English, that's really cool.
But you gotta chase me. Grab my waistline, but don't ever waste me. Turn on, please me, but don't ever play me. One of a kind, you can't replace replace me. Time to shine, I buzz down the AP. The stakes is higher. Let's do what we both desire. On God, like I'm in the choir. I bet you if you make me sweat, I still be on fire.
You wanna touch it, cause you wanna run with my love, I know you wanna. From the club to the tub, you said you wanna. Give me an all-night hug, I bet you wanna. I bet you wanna, I bet you
Yeah.
wanna. I bet you, I bet you, I bet you wanna. I bet you wanna.
This one I'm not so keen on. Like, it's alright, but
He's taking you.
I'm not gonna seek it out to listen to, I don't think.
You ain't never gonna come down.
That's okay.
I'm lighting your fire, and it ain't never gonna go.
The beat's fun, I like the beat.
If you want me, better bit higher. Wanna look down, up in the sky. Boy, better take it up, show them high. Looking so thick, make you desire. I'ma hold it, keep you up higher. Something about me's taking you higher, and you ain't ever gonna come down.
I do love these ad-libs, Rose. Although, I have to say, very quickly, Lisa singing the line "looking so thick" seems a bit weird when she is a toothpick. She's so skinny, you know? But regardless, yes, these Rose ad-libs I am 100% here for.
Something about me's taking you higher,
You show them, Rose.
gonna come down. I'm lighting your fire, and it ain't never gonna go.
This picture of Jisoo is super distracting. She looks so stunning. Rose, calm down. Wow, they really gave Cardi B like half a verse and a line at the end. Amazing, love that. Yeah, I mean, like I said, it's not gonna be my favorite. That's okay though. Some songs just aren't. That's just kind of the way it be at times. But there were elements of that I really liked. I did like the beat behind it. I really loved Rose's voice throughout that. And yeah, Jisoo's little English moment, I enjoy. Anyway, let us move on. Let's get into, I believe the next one is the Lovesick Girls lyric video. Hang on.